equipamento, né? Na última live a gente tava aqui, né? Só preciso lembrar o que a gente tem que fazer aqui. Podridão. Um modelo para seu povo ganhar ajuda de Osamar na batalha contra a podridão. Vamos lá. Quem vai com a gente?
Indeed.
Neliana, claro.
Indeed.
Vou levar Morrigan. E vou levar o cheio.
Yes.
Daenerys, né? Onde é Daenerys aqui? Montanha do Urso, Torre do Círculo, Lago. Flecha Brasiliana, Ruína de Brasileiro. Aqui, Daenerys. Acho que é aqui, né?
As you say. Wipe them out. I am your death.
Just so you know.
Victorious.
Our Lehman sends his regards, Warden. We're trying to keep the roads clear and safe. Our Lehman sends his regards, Warden. We're trying to keep the roads clear and safe.
Não tem nenhum cataplasma de cura, não? Anel de ferro. Safira. Agora aí, boa. Cataplasma.
Very well.
Seguir nosso rumo. É aqui, né? Cantora Rosamund.
Magic exists to serve man and never to rule over him. foul and corrupt are they who have taken his gift and turned it against his children.
The
They should be
deep
named
dark
Malefica,
before
a
dawn's
cursed
first
ones.
light seems
They shall
eternal.
find no rest in
But
this
know
world
that
or
the sun
beyond.
always
I
rises.
was getting to that part.
The deep dark before dawn's first light seems eternal. But know that the sun always rises.
I shall do it.
Cara, eu vou pra Osamar primeiro antes de fazer
Oh,
tudo isso
man.
aqui, velho.
Are the work of our makers.
Ah, não é aqui não, é Osamar.
From the lowest
Onde fica essa
slaves to the
bodega,
highest
mano?
kings. Those who bring down
Dwarven crab. Fine dwarven crab. You heard about the revolt? What footsteps on the region?
The alienage is closed. The alienage is closed. Be on your way.
As you say.
Gueto. Eu não posso ir pro gueto não, velho. Que merda. Pérola. Pela imunda. Osamar, onde fica isso, mano? Você já vem pra esse lado aqui do mapa?
the darkspawn have sensed us.
It shall be done. It is begun.
Defend yourself! Quickly, we must fight!
It is begun.
Enough! Sometimes there is no glory in bloodshed.
As you say. I shall do it. I shall do it. It is begun.
Seguir nosso rumo, né?
be done. It is begun.
Do it quickly.
I suppose I should
I
be
shall
dust
do
by
it.
now. I thank it for its help.
Eu pensei que era aliados. Que merda, hein?
Look at all these people hawking their wares. It's almost like a little city.
So, best be careful. Darkspawn are coming. Best be careful. Darkspawn are coming.
Maker's blessing to you.
Ah, um anão aqui.
How are we supposed to live like this? I have buyers waiting.
I've never seen an elf down here before.
Tá vendo agora.
I'm taking my caravan to High Ever, where it's peaceful.
Well, they need us. The gate stays closed, that city starves.
Farinha.
Can I interest you in something? I've got the finest selection of previously owned armor and weaponry this side of Val Royale.
Usados?
Why pay through the nose for new equipment when you can buy it like new for much, much less?
Inclusive essas armaduras.
Oh, here and there. Look, that's really not important. The important thing is, it's cheap. And just as good as what you'd find at a smithy. Oh, of course. And remember, everything's covered by Farron's 24-hour lifetime guarantee.
Não era armadura? Tem aqui armas aqui. Elmo, infantaria, Unari, osso de dragão. Ah tá, tem umas armaduras aqui sim. 15%, categoria 7. Tipo de força 40. Mas aqui é só pra templário. É, dá pra colocar no... Qual é o nome dele? Alistair, não? Runa grama mestre prata. Vou comprar essa runa. Da Mina dos Gansos. Deixa eu vender algumas coisas aqui, né? Deixe-me ver o que eu vou vender. Diamante, esmeralda, safira, topázio, quartzo. Vou Cadê só esse negócio aqui? Cadê lobisomem? Chifre de cobrin.
I hear the majors of that tower off in the middle of Lake Callanhard all up and turned into a palace.
They have to open the gate. My suppliers will think I cheated them.
Do you miss the life you once had, Shell? These centuries of memories you have lost.
Oh, you wish to talk to me? Truly, it's a courtesy for one so well-armed to notice a lowly merchant.
Subir na superfície?
Someone has to. Trade with other races can dry up. We surfacers are Orzamar's lifeline, even if we're denied a caste. The Assembly says we've turned our back on the stone, but they still use the goods we bring. Hypocrites.
That's not right. Someone should do something.
Maybe it'll change by the time my children are grown.
Com que frequência você reabastece em Osamar?
Twice a year. I'm confined to a trade stall in the Commons, but I see enough. It's very closed in. My grandfather says I've lost my stone sense. I was born topside. I don't remember having it. Best of luck to you.
É, a situação tá muito boa pro Zanão também não, né?
They say no one goes in or out until the Assembly speaks.
My goods are just rotting on their doorstep. I won't just stand here and take this.
Será que eu vou conseguir entrar? Acho que também não vou conseguir, né? Provavelmente.
King Loghain will...
Vieta! This land is held in trust for the sovereign dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Loghain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
Eu presentemente conversar com o seu rei, porque o seu povo recuou decidido ter negócios importantes em Osamar. Falar com o seu rei.
Who doesn't? If I don't get in, no one should.
Orzammar has no king. Endrin Idukan returned to the stone not 3 weeks ago.
Oh meu
sick
Deus,
over
não
the loss
acredito
of his
nisso não,
sons.
velho.
The Assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
A semana passada foi do mesmo jeito. Eu fui abrir live e o cachorro começou a encher o saco aqui.
The Wardens killed King Cailan and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Loghain.
Well, that is the Royal Seal. That means only the Assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
You're letting in a traitor? And a foreigner? In the name of King Loghain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden.
Isso baixa, levante sua arma, Setão Durão. Login é o traidor que matou Recalin, Rastagar. Corra para o seu falso rei, os anões não ouvirão você hoje.
You'll hear of this. King Loghain will see you quartered.
You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden. Though I don't know what help you will find.
Valeu, anãozão. Tamo junto. Entrar, né? Pô, nós tem moral, mano. Nós é guardião cinzento.
Fair journeys, Warden.
For the love of...
If only you had come at a less troubled time.
Anão
Better a few
indigente.
bitch for an old man.
Anão indigente.
Now that's a thing of beauty, daughter. If you work hard like Branka, all Orzammar will know your name.
Mother, I don't want to be like her.
Don't say that! Not to me, not to anyone. Now get back to the forge. I want to see more details.
Yes, Mother.
It is begun.
Todos eles aqui são anões, né? Ou esse aqui, né?
I trust Vala, Warden.
They
say the Darkspawn have left for the surface.
Show respect, Surfacer. You're in the Hall of Heroes, home to the best of us.
Uma corrida chegando não importa os status, as mais são formidáveis mesmo.
Paragons, dwarves who achieve such greatness, they're considered ancestors even if they yet walk among us. If only we had one now. A unifier. A voice like that, there would be no dissension.
Talvez eu possa ajudar, então encontrinho, vocês não conseguem se virar sozinhos, talvez eu possa ajudar.
Perhaps I don't want you to. A surfacer should not see us in this kind of disarray. Goodbye, Warden. I hope you're not needed.
Caraca. Educado é ele, viu? Filha da puta. Que não tem de tamanho, ele não tem de educação, esse filho da puta. Ah, eu subi aqui não.
Why does the bard stare at me so?
I was thinking of writing a song about you. The statue with a heart of gold. Or something like that.
It thinks my heart is made of gold. It is stone as anything else. Cold stone.
I meant that you had a good heart. It seems to me that you do.
And they call this having a heart of gold? Why?
Because gold is precious and shiny and a good heart is just as valuable.
Cachorrinho Jesus. Ué, eu voltei pra cá?
Do you think they sell miniatures of these in the city? I would love to have some on my mantle.
The Swamp Witch.
Very well.
How original.
Já que só tem anão mesmo aqui, ó.
It is the Assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew!
Handlers, separate these dashers in the Diamond Quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
You not speak that way about the man who should be king!
Eita, os anão brigando. Tá, poxa. Os anão caem no couro, mano. Salvou.
I won't have fighting in the common, especially in front of outsiders. I find that soddy fool, I'll have him in the Legion. Vieta, Surfacer. I'm bid to let you walk the commons, but keep your place. Warden or not, I want order.
A podridão está chegando e eu preciso de ajuda de Osamar. Uma cidade consegue funcionar desse jeito? Eu tenho que ir. Cara, eu vou mandar logo aqui a real. Uma cidade consegue funcionar desse jeito?
See, that's why I don't want you surfacers seeing our worst. You'll think that's all we are. The market is thin, but busy, and the tavern never closes. Bad blood is usually kept to the proving. Should toss Balin and Harrowmont in there. Sort this all out in a hurry.
A podridão está chegando. Aí, a aprovação. A outra são quem eu preciso. Aprovação.
Personal battles for honor and ancestor. I don't expect a surfacer to understand. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate, the true bright spot in the Diamond Quarter.
Parece que Bela e Bus são os caras serem procurados. Uma cidade que consegue funcionar desse jeito. Parece que Bela e Harrowmont são os caras serem procurados.
They've caged themselves for fear of each other. As you've seen, keeping order down among us working people is dodgy. No place for a proper lord. Balin speaks through his second, Vartag Gavorn, in the Assembly. Lord Harrowmont speaks through Dulin Ferender from his estate.
Você mencionou modelos?
Surfacers appoint no paragons? Truly, you're lost in all that sky. They are the best of us, declared living ancestors. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate, the true bright spot in the Diamond Quarter. Yes, you should.
We are honored to serve you, Grey Warden.
Gravura na parede.
Welcome to Jannar Family Armorers. I must say, you look like our type of people. Looking for a new set of mail? At Jannar's, we have everything from leather to platinum.
Vamos ver o que você tem. Você sabe alguma coisa sobre o que está acontecendo com o rei?
I stay out of politics. It's not good for a smith to get the attention of those who grant vendors licenses. Lord Harrowmont's a fair man. My father did business with him, and he always paid on time. But the Idukans have served us well. If it is the ancestors' wisdom to keep them on the throne, I cannot object.
Você faz parte da casta ferreira?
I, for 100 generations. My father made his name by inventing a fall and tacit, which were integrated into the cuirass. But, I'm guessing by your face, you're not a smith yourself.
Deixa eu ver o que você
Of
tem.
course. Keep in mind, we also take items on trade.
Queria ver se tivesse pra mim poder aumentar meu espaço, mas parece que não tem. Não tem não. Fielda.
Ancestors, guard my son, for he is lost in darkness. Mothers, keep him safe, for you know what it is to mourn. I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors? Although, I can't imagine your ancestors reside in the stone.
Quem é você?
My name is Vilda, widow of Turok of the Smith caste. I pray here every day for my son, Ruck. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe return or for the ancestors to accept his soul.
O que aconteceu a ele?
It was 5 years ago. He was only a youngster. He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. He was so proud, but he got separated somehow. When they came home, he wasn't with them.
Você quer que eu procure por ele?
How? There is no way except to brave the Deep Roads yourself.
São guardiões cinzentos, isso é o que fazemos. Eu não disse que faria isso de graça, está certo. São guardiões cinzentos, isso é o que fazemos.
A warden? So you could do it. Only wardens face the Deep Roads without a company backing them. Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my prayers. Please, find me as soon as you return.
It's about time the Darkspawn started attacking the surface. They bothered us for far too long.
I hope that is
No
someone
king.
being
And
murdered
now
and
elves
not
running
simply
around like they
seen.
own the place.
Topsiders? Good. Get some outside gold in here. Calm people down. Make them think we should open the gates for good. The more cracks in the old way, the better. That's what Balin stands for.
Deixa-me ver o que você tem na loja. Sua lealdade a esse Pela é clara por quê?
Not your business, but I see where the gold is. He's the traditional pick, yet he wants a new way, whether some like it or not.
Alguns dizem que Belém matou o pai dele.
Just as many say Harrowmont. Neither are paragons, and the scales being equal, I go with the promise of more trade.
Você aprova esse caos?
Can't find ore without splitting some stone. My investments are solid, I'll be fine. The Assembly has done us a favor. They've shown just how loose the sand is under our feet. It opens people to change.
Uma podridão está chegando. Orzammar não pode ser dividido.
Orzammar will decide what we can or can't be. Blight may be imminent on the surface, but our warriors are well seasoned against dark spawn. There will be topsiders left for trade. There's no end to you. I'll take your gold. You're good for that.
Jarra da Ruela do Rei. Lá ele. Lá ele 1000 vezes.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much.
Did you see that fight? In the old days, those men would have been told to join the Legion of the Dead. At least then they'd put that anger to good use. But not these days.
Orzammar welcomes you.
Irmão Burkle.
Maker's blessing on you, sister.
Eu pensava que os anões não acreditavam no Criador.
I'm Brother Burkle of the Red Cliff Chantry, returned to my ancestors' land to spread the chant of light.
Even in the very bowels of the earth, we hear no end of this chant.
And that is something to rejoice in, good sister. I'm petitioning to open a chantry in Orzammar.
Do que você precisa de permissão para abrir uma capela?
The Shaper controls changes in Orzammar's structure and society. I need the Shaper of Memory's permission to open a prayer meeting.
Você quer que eu fale com ele por você? Moldador de memórias?
The Shaper of Memories controls the Shaperate, Orzammar's record system. Like the Chantry's historians, but more thorough. They track the births and lineage of every dwarf born in the city, every property sale, death in battle, marriage, or divorce.
Quer que eu fale com ele por você?
Oh, I'd hoped you'd say that. I can see the Maker's hand on your shoulder, guiding you always.
If this chantry could help just one person as much as it helped me, it's worth any trouble.
Please, let me know as soon as you've heard anything.
Beleza. Já tô pegando um bocado de missão aqui. E o cachorro desgramado latindo ali no fundo. Pera aí, aqui não tem nada pra cá. Deixa eu ir pro outro lado lá.
Orzammar welcomes the Grey Wardens.
One day the Paragon Branca will return. Oh, and on that day...
By the ancestors, watch where you're treading! Oh, sorry. I thought you were someone else.
I miss old Indran. He was a good man.
Well met, Grey Warden.
I hope Lord Harrowmont wins. He always had better taste in clothes.
I knew I should have stuck to common nugs. I've gone and lost them too. I'll never find them the way they skitter.
Common nugs. I don't like those. They look
dirty.
No way I'm going back to that supplier in Dust Town. Guess I'm shutting it down.
Essas coisas são perigosas.
Gotta boil them before roasting, but otherwise no, safe as sand. Some people swear they make good pets. May as well leash a turnip, I say. Good on you, stranger. Only need one to turn this around.
Tô pegando missão a rodo aqui, viu?
Excuse me, do you have a moment?
Mas espera aí um pouquinho.
Greetings, and welcome to Garen Garrison's luxury goods shop. Wow, there are a lot of you. And I've never seen one of those before. The things they come up with. What was I saying?
Dê uma olhada na minha loja, eu espero nada coerente. Você está bem? Você está bem?
Oh, I was hoping you wouldn't notice. Most people don't anymore. Or maybe they're too polite to mention it. I had a little incident a few years back. Too much time with the raw lyrium ore, you know. Maybe it was a bad vein. I cut myself and the dust got straight in the blood. Since then, it's been a little hard for me to concentrate. Except when forging, then I'm straight as an arrow. Best work you've ever seen. Look around the shop. See for yourself.
Puta que cachorro chato, velho. Toda quarta-feira é assim, velho. Só quando eu tô fazendo live, velho. Puta que eu pariu. Deixa eu ver se ele tem o que eu quero aqui, mano. Eu queria um item pra aumentar a minha... Acho que eu já tenho esse cristal espiritual brilhante pequeno. Não, tem um furo grande. Um brilhante pequeno não tem. Esse equipa nesse. Ah, meu Deus. Ah, mas não dá pra equipar nele, velho. Ele requer 38 de força, ele só tem 20. Resistência espírito. Espírito. Agora foi. Boa. Falar com a mina aqui.
You look like you're not from around here.
Posso dizer que sim.
Oh, wonderful! I've been trying forever to find someone who really knows the surface world. I don't suppose you've heard of something called the Circle?
Círculo dos Magos?
I've been trying to reach someone there for years. I've sent missives with every caravan, but I never get a reply. I want to know if they would accept me for study.
Você quer que eu pergunte a eles por que não? Você é maluco? Nós não conseguimos fazer magia. Você quer sair de Osamar? Você quer sair de Osamar?
I want to go to the Circle to study.
I assure you that desire will depart the moment you arrive.
I don't want to do magic. No dwarf can cast spells, but I don't see why I shouldn't study it. It would be a valuable exchange. Orzammar would learn of one of the great natural forces of the surface. And the Circle gains direct access to our knowledge of lyrium smithing.
Posso levar seu pedido ao circo. Que merceiro ganharia? Posso levar seu pedido ao circo?
That would be wonderful. My name is Dagna, daughter of Janar of the Smithcast. Tell them I've already begun reading the Teventer Imperium's Verticum Kadab, and it's just fascinating. Did you know the Imperial Magister Lords once had genealogies of every human family known to produce a mage child?
She's so enthusiastic and adorable. I'm glad we're helping her.
Oh, I'll go pack my bags right now. I'll be waiting by my father's shop.
Cara, vou ter que ir lá no Círculo dos Magos. Ô rolê desgraçado, né? Vou fazer aqui.
I hope Lord Harrowmont wins. He always had better taste in clothes.
At least there are no pigeons here.
Log aqui, ó. entregar o cara esse nugzinho. É como se fosse um porco, na verdade. Cara, a missão dele, pelo menos, eu não precisei ir pra longe pra poder completar.
Go on, I'm out of the nug game. Got nothing to sell.
Eu consegui um nug pra você, aqui está.
Saraka, I'm back in the game, such as it is. I don't have much besides gratitude, but find a bunch more of these and I'll toss you whatever I found.
Salvar, já que eu completei pelo menos um. Comandante das Minas.
What's this? An elf? I'm sorry, but I cannot allow you past the front lines without Adesh's permission. And I've heard nothing of any new patrols scheduled to leave today.
O que estou fazendo aqui não é da sua conta, você me deixará passar. Porque vocês precisam de patrulhas, quase sair patrulhas.
Don't let the comm fool you. The Darkspawn are down there, aren't they, Commander?
Either we finally have the edge, which I doubt, or the beasts are building up numbers for the next attack.
Na verdade, elas deram passo delas na superfície. As Forjas Trevas são o único perigo nestes túneis. Na verdade, eles deram os passos delas na superfície.
The surface? But I thought the vermin never went up that far except
during blights. Ancestors save us if that's what's happening.
Os Flores das Trevas são o único perigo nestes túneis.
Of course not. Down here, you're bound to run into giant spiders, deep stalkers, and other vermin.
Não há anões além deste ponto. Não há anões além deste ponto?
A few outposts. Legion of the Dead, mostly. Fools that they are. Some scavenger types, too.
Legião dos Mortos?
It's an independent company of soldiers. They accept no command but their own. Anyone who can bear arms can join, no matter his crimes. Or sanity. They hold a funeral when they join, and swear their only goal is a glorious death.
Caçadores das Profundezas.
Ugly beasts they are. Walk on two legs, but they have the head of a worm, and hunt in packs. Watch out. They're not afraid to take on a group their own size.
Você me deixará passar?
Into the deep roads? Not without a full unit of soldiers to back you, my friend. Or Adesha's permission to risk yourself. Orzammar can't afford to lose its citizens or honored guests on casual visits to the deeps.
Tá bom.
Aye, for your sake, I hope you've no reason to come here again.
Já que algo me disse que eu vou ter que voltar aqui. Estamos aqui dentro do Distrito Diamante.
Ancestors watch your path, Grey Warden.
Pra cá tem outro guarda.
Atrasvala.
Caraca, eles moram dentro do vulcão, hein?
Is it true that Surfacer elves are murderers and thieves?
Meu pai tá chamando a atenção do cachorro ali. Vou ver se ele para de enjoar agora.
A higher class of midget lives
We
here,
have
I'll
come at a
wager.
difficult time. Orzammar is ailing for want of a king.
Greetings.
Temos aqui, não dá pra entrar. Aqui também não dá pra entrar.
News of the hour. Lord Balin promises radical changes that will offend the ancient paragons. Have our traditions no value?
Nothing I say is provably false.
It's been a while since we saw a Grey Warden. I bet they're avoiding Orzammar because of all the trouble.
Caraca, o lugar é grande, hein? Dá pra entrar aqui. Era 10.
This has dragged on too long. It's an insult to King Endrin's memory.
Orzammar welcomes the Grey Wardens. Orzammar welcomes the Grey Wardens.
Vou entrar ali.
Welcome to Lord Harrowmont's estate.
Harrowmont is the rightful king, and you know that.
Even Balin's father rejected him in the end.
These are the personal apartments of High General Lord Harrowmont. No visitors are allowed at this time.
Nobody.
We are honored by your trust, Warden.
Dueling.
I heard there was a Grey Warden here. I am Dulin Forrender, second to Lord Harrowmont, King Endrin's own choice as successor. Word is spreading that the surface may suffer a blight. It is shameful we are not in a better position to help.
Eu tenho um tratado obrigando os a ajudar contra a podridão. Eu gostaria de falar com o Lord Harrowmont. Estou ocupado no momento, mas vai ser depois. Eu gostaria de falar com ele.
In an ordinary time, Lord Harrowmont would be honored to meet you. Unfortunately, we've already caught more than one of Balin's spies approaching Harrowmont under a pretense of friendship. So I'm afraid I won't be able to take your word. If you want to speak to Harrowmont, you will need to prove he can trust you.
Como eu posso provar que não estou trabalhando para Beren? O que você quer que eu faça? Decidi Beren publicamente. Para de brincar. Este tratado o obriga a ajudar.
You're asking the King of Orzammar to send armies to the surface, but Orzammar has no king and we have no army. Right now, the men who should be fighting Darkspawn are brawling in the street. If this situation is not resolved, we face civil war. If you want Lord Harrowmont's time now, you'll have to prove you have no intention of turning against him later.
Puta que pariu, mano. Vocês são chatos, velho. Então você faria o mundo inteiro esperar?
If you wish to show you have no loyalty to Balin, then work against him in Harrowmont's name. Balin is hosting a proving today, supposedly to honor his father's memory. The Deshers take it very seriously, and unfortunately, Balin found some way to blackmail or intimidate House Harrowmont's best fighters into stepping down.
Você gostaria que eu entrasse na provocação em nome de Harwood? Você quer que eu descubra porque seus lutadores desistiram? Porque a sua assembleia se importaria com quem vence o torneio?
The proving is a contest of the best warriors in Orzammar. By fighting, they show who has the ancestors' favor. If you were to enter the proving as Lord Harrowmont's champion, it would prove your loyalty beyond a doubt. Balin would never work with anyone who humiliated him in that way. Harrowmont would have no fear of meeting with you then.
Eu entrarei na aprovação e descobrirei o motivo dos outros terem retirado. Eu não quero começar a escolher lados. Eu não deixarei Harrowmont me mandar nessa enrolação. Ai, cara. Isso aqui é.
Then I'm afraid your only choice is to wait until there's a winner. Lord Harrowmont cannot risk his life working with someone of unproven loyalties. If you change your mind, let me know. The proving is this afternoon, and Lord Harrowmont could certainly use you on his side.
Mas eu tenho que falar com outro cara, né? Pra mim também saber o que o outro cara vai querer, o outro não, né? Deixa eu voltar pra lá. Eu entrei aqui, não fui? Pra cá que eu não fui, né?
Grey Warden arrives in Orzammar, most likely to pay respects to the rightful king, Prince Balin. Sorry, can't talk. A crier's work is never done.
We are honored to have you here.
It is begun.
You know,
Acho que o Tan não deve estar aqui, né?
It shall be done.
Aqui, ó. Eita porra, para aí, não quero brigar não, cara. Foi mal.
I shall do it.
Let's make it.
Ah, são ladrões. São ladrões, eu pensei que eram soldados.
Thanks again, Warden.
It is begun.
De nada, mano. Não queria lutar que eu pensei que eram soldados anões.
It shall be done.
Não, cara, não quero falar com você não. Eu queria clicar aqui na receba. Apareceu na hora. A maioria dos pertences do rei Henry foi removida para o depósito, incluindo troféu e seu longo reinado. Entre as caixas está um pequeno filactério de vidro. A área está sobrenaturalmente fria. Formas sombrias giram em torno de um tiro de papel dentro do frasco. Pegar o frasco, deixar o frasco, pegar o frasco.
I shall do it.
Oh não, oh não.
It is begun. As you say, I shall do it. As you say, it shall be done.
Here comes trouble!
We'll make big crunching noises.
Now we get our hands dirty.
Don't give them the advantage!
Wish satisfyingly beneath my It's
Quickly, we must fight!
If we must fight, let us do it quickly.
I suppose violence is a solution. Sometimes. Damn it! I hate this.
Come, let us end this! Now we do battle!
Too much. I'm sorry.
I shall do it.
Have you no concern for your own existence?
Sobrou eu agora.
If we must fight, let us do it quickly.
Very well. Don't give them the advantage!
Following it around puts one in a lot of danger.
Do you realize that you've been smiling for hours now? Since the last time you and that girl shot glances at each other, in fact. I cannot imagine what you begin to see in her. I hope at least the dalliance is worthwhile.
Isso não é nada da sua conta. Nós estamos nesse departamento. Você não faz ideia.
More's the pity for you, then. 'Tis a bit sickening to watch you two, but I imagine it at least takes your mind from our situation. Have it your way.
Tudo isso pra nada, velho.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Deixa eu botar a Liliana pra ver se ela consegue abrir esse baú. Carta de amor. Eita, menino. Isso aí é pra quê, ser carta de amor? Faz parte de uma missão, eu acho. Não tá parecendo.
Very well.
Por que eu saí? Ah, eu saí nessa parte aqui do mapa, né? Aquela porta ali tá trancada. Deixa eu trocar pra Liliana pra você conseguir abrir.
No one enters the prince's estate without an invitation.
Ah, não dá pra entrar aí, né?
I have heard much about the halls of the Dwarven kings, but the stories do it no justice. It is so strange, harsh, yet beautiful. And have you seen those tiny pig-like burrowing animals? They are adorable. I wish I could have one as a pet. But they must be hard to catch and... Oh, just ignore me. I'm so silly sometimes. Let's just go.
Cadê esse outro anão, velho?
Oh my, a surfacer in Orzammar.
Is it true there's civil war on the surface, too?
Dá pra entrar ali. Ali é o quê? Câmara da Assembleia. Hoje entrou.
Warden, welcome. It is always a blessing for Orzammar to host your order. I am Vartag Gavorn, top advisor to our good Prince Balin. What news do you bring?
Eu preciso da ajuda contra a podridão, você sabe quem eu sou. Este tratado da obrigação a enviar tropas ao superfície, que é o Príncipe Belen, eu não tenho tempo para dizer nada a você. Quem é Príncipe Belen?
Why, the rightful ruler of Orzammar. A title he would have greeted you under, had not subversive elements been plotting against him. He is King Endrin's only surviving son. There is no reason to seek any other to take the throne.
Este tratado obriga e eu preciso de ajuda contra uma podridão.
Yes, the treaty. I've seen it in the Shaper's libraries. Now the difficulty is that the treaty only compels our king, and we are sadly lacking one of those right now.
Poderia ajudar de alguma forma, posso falar com Belen, enfrentar possibilidades portanto políticas, eu já vi bastante. Posso falar com Belen?
You must understand, Harrowmont hides behind his good reputation while sending spies and assassins. Balin can't know who to trust. It's been like a knife in the heart for Balin to see so many of his father's men stand with the usurper.
O que eu preciso fazer para provar minhas boas intenções? Eu sei que o próprio rei Edrin apoiava Harrowmont. Eu prometo que não sou espião. Faca no coração, Belen é o único filho que ainda vive.
You've been turned by Harrowmont's slanders already. I should have known no soul in Orzammar would be neutral.
que eu preciso para provar as minhas intenções?
Harrowmont has engaged in a campaign of bribery and coercion to ensure that every house serves him. But if a neutral party, a stranger, were to approach certain key members, perhaps with irrefutable evidence of Harrowmont's deception, I'm certain my Lord Prince would show his gratitude.
Agora fodeu. Quer que eu batalhe num negócio lá pra provar lealdade. Esse quer que eu fale com os caras pra... Olha, mano, tá uma putaria isso aqui. Que tipo de evidência?
Harrowmont promised the same portion of his estate to two different Deshers, Lady Dace and Lord Helmy. Oh, excuse me, two assembly members. Desher is their formal title. Harrowmont can't possibly grant it to both of them, but they won't find out until after the vote is cast. I have copies of the promissory notes Harrowmont gave each of them. Once they see those, they should both reconsider their votes.
Cachorro da atendida. Eu vou contar a senhora Dace e Lord Helmy agora mesmo. Terei de pensar sobre a lição de você conseguir as notas promissórias. Não tem ninguém que você poderia informar. Onde você conseguiu as notas promissórias?
That's not important. If they ask, say you found them while searching the Shaper's libraries for your tree.
E agora, mano? Ajudo esse aqui ou ajudo o outro? Tô confuso.
Lady Dace doesn't leave the quarter much, but Lord Helmy's adventurous, likes to spend his time at tapsters in the Commons. Remember, don't tell them you got these papers from me. You learned of them and drew your own conclusions.
Sei não, vai. Isso vai dar
As you say.
confusão.
The assembly is in session. Enter quietly if you wish to observe.
Your mind has gone to dust if you think we would pass such a writ. Half our houses would go broke without the surface trade.
The proposal is only effective until we have a king to ensure we are respected by the surfacers.
Leaving you conveniently positioned to take over all contracts. I'll see your head on a pike first.
Deshers, lords and ladies of the Assembly. I've already doubled the guard to prevent violence. Must I summon more?
Steward Bandalore, Balin's sympathizers are tying our hands with trivialities. They may as well open us to the sky.
I suggest we put the matter to a vote.
And I suggest you have a taste of my family's mace.
Enough! The Assembly is in recess until the members can regain control of their emotions.
Caraca, o bagulho tá louco aqui, viu? Vamos lá, vamos. A véia Bé é Indolin.
Do you see how things lie, Warden? Lord Harrowmont cannot trust you unproven, but he welcomes a good faith gesture.
Você me pediu para fazer mesmo as provações falando sobre elas. Eu ainda não decidi se quero ajudar. O ataque é que eu mostro às pessoas que Harrowmont estará passeando.
That you spoke to him even after our discussion is not reassuring. So have you decided to earn my lord's trust, or will you throw your lot in with the snakes?
Agora fodeu, mano. E agora? Quem é o certo nessa história aí? Eu entrarei na aprovação e descobrirei o motivo de os outros serem se retirados. Eu ainda não decidi se quero te ajudar. Ainda não decidi.
Do not tarry. Proving starts this afternoon.
Pô, mano, tu saiu de lá pra vir me cobrar, velho. Caraca. A véia tava pra cá, se não me engano, né? Véia Dulce, né? Dulce, sei lá.
Lord Balin's impending marriage to a castless proves his dedication.
Ela tava pra cá, velho.
What do you want? Ah, I suppose you're the Grey Warden everyone's talking about.
Você poderia querer dar uma olhada nesses papéis?
Well, this isn't exactly a surface broadsheet. Where did you get these? Never mind. It is true enough, but there's nothing I can do about it. This deal was made on behalf of our entire house. Only my father can revoke it.
Onde ele está? Eu os levarei até ele.
He is leading a deep roads expedition, trying to secure an ancient thaig. It's unlikely he'll be back before the election, but perhaps this vote is important enough for you to brave the tunnels to tell him? The Dace family would be in your debt.
Onde ele comeu saberei onde encontrar seu pai.
He was searching an old Idukan site. He left me with this map in case his expedition never returned. I'll give you a pass as well. Usually, no one is allowed past the front lines. Does that mean you'll go?
Sim, vou lá.
So Balin's victory means enough for you to risk your life. How interesting.
Pronto, agora a gente recebeu pra poder passar lá, né? E o outro cara, eu não sei, uma taverna que ele falou. Grande bexiga, eu vou achar uma taverna. Deixa eu dar uma salvada. Arquivo dos moldes. Moldador. Moldador assistente. Ixi, não. A missão, né?
Thief! Warden, I'm outraged. A thief in the Shaperate. What have we been reduced to?
Você deu uma olhada nele?
I did. He was bald, with the most garish brand across his head. Almost like he took pride in being castless. Imagine. He's probably in the slums somewhere. As if he'd find a buyer for a stolen tome in Dust Town. They couldn't know the value.
Eu peguei outra missão aqui. Brincadeira.
Oh, pardon me. Were you looking for a particular volume? Not that I could really help. I don't know the libraries very well. I'm just doing some research.
Que tipo de pesquisa?
I was looking for something about the Orton Tig. It was lost during the last Blight, and there aren't many records left. They were a noble house once, descended from the Paragon Orton, who composed the grand epic of the Seven Brothers and the Ortonic Symphony. My mother's family believes they were descended from Kalana Orton, who was training in Orzammar when the Tig fell. I'm even named for the house, Orta. Unfortunately, any records would be buried in the Tig's ruins, somewhere in the deep roads.
Agora acidente, não tem mais estradas profundas.
A Grey Warden? Mother always said that if anyone could find the Tig, it was the Wardens. I hear Prince Balin and Lord Harrowmont have both been sending out small teams these days. Yes, if you can find the Tig in any records, that could do it. That could prove I'm a noble. If you could. Maybe now that you're looking. It's almost too much to hope.
When I last walked this hall, Endrin was king and Orzammar was at peace. The memories often speak of the swiftness with which change overtakes us. But it is different to see it firsthand. I apologize, Warden. I should not burden a stranger with such thoughts. I am Zebor, the Shaper of Memories.
Como você sabe quem eu sou?
The Grey Warden's visit has been recorded in the memories, along with all who accompany you.
Você poderia olhar essas notas promissórias para mim? Eu gostaria de ter sua permissão para abrir uma chave aqui. Vamos falar sobre Orzammar. Primeiro vamos aqui. Eu gostaria de ter sua permissão para abrir uma chantre.
That is an odd request, especially for one so new to our city.
Eu venho em nome do irmão Buckle, clérigo do penhasco vermelho. Um filho de Orzammar voltou para espalhar o conto.
I thought so. This is not the first time he's made this plea. My answer to Brother Burkle hasn't changed. So I ask you the same. On what basis would you have me insult the ancestors and overturn 2,000 years of tradition?
Astúcia, as caridades. As caridades da Chance ajudaram muito Orzammar. Que mal faria deixá-lo pregar, intimidar? Você preferia esperar por um exército humano para ver que você? Astúcia, as caridades da Chance ajudaram muito Orzammar.
What sort of charities do you mean?
A Chance se importa com as viúvas e os órfãos. A Chance poderia fornecer trabalho aos sem casta. A Chance se importa com as viúvas e os órfãos.
Traditionally, that is their extended family's responsibility, but sometimes people fall through the cracks. Very well, he may hold a prayer meeting as he requested, if not build a new temple to his god. At least the words would come from one of our own. Now, is there anything more?
Você poderia olhar essas notas promissórias para mim?
These are Harrowmont lands promised here. But these are not the deals we approved at the Shaperit. Where did you get these?
Cara, ele falou pra mim não falar que... Ah, vou falar a verdade, mano.
And he scripted these counterfeits? This is a serious crime. I will have the Ministry of Lands begin an investigation into the Gavorns immediately.
Os papéis são forjados?
Not entirely. There were 2 promised deals, but their terms differed significantly from what is presented here. It appears the scripter altered the dates and locations of the agreements to make them identical.
Obrigado por trocar algumas palavras com alguém. Você pode me contar alguma coisa sobre o Príncipe Belen?
The prince consulted me before his father died. He wanted to know about King Bimo, the last king to rule during a blight. I told him Bimo made many changes during his rule. The assembly was even disbanded for a 2-year period. Bimo declared that, in times of war, the warrior caste answered directly to the king, and all voting was suspended. Balin seemed quite interested.
Você vai votar no próximo rei?
The Shaperit do not vote. We simply record history as it happens.
Mas você tem alguma preferência para rei?
I cannot speak my opinions. History can be changed with a careless word.
Caraca, o que você sabe sobre o Vartag Gavorn?
The Gavorn family is a minor one, founded when a daughter of the Ferender house married down to a warrior caste man. Her brother died, leaving her family heirless. So the assembly granted him a new family name and allowed him to adopt his daughter's children as heirs. Vartag Gavorn is on record asking the assembly to bar Harrowmont from King Endrin's sick room. He is a vocal supporter of Prince Balin.
Obrigado, eu preciso trocar algumas palavras com alguém.
You are an outsider, Warden, but not outside the law. I hope you will not do anything to challenge the stability of Orzammar.
Calma, mano, eu tô agindo pela lei, mano. É tanto que eu falei a verdade aí.
What comes, my friend?
Aqui pra salvar, né?
Well, have you found Lady Dace and Lord Helmy?
Eu conversei com o mandador de memória, esses papéis são forjados.
Forged? Well, naturally they're forged. There is no legal way for Harrowmont to sell the same land twice over, is there?
Eu não acredito que em você se forjou, acho que isso faz sentido de encontrar. Conte-me onde você realmente conseguiu estes.
You want to know how the game is played? I wrote the papers and left a sizable fee with the registry office to back them. But if you think figuring it out gets you off the line, you don't understand how this works. I'm asking for a show of loyalty, so exactly how much truth is involved shouldn't matter in the slightest. Now, where does your allegiance lie, Warden?
Eu não posso mentir apenas para conseguir favores, eu vou arriscar minha sorte com alguém. Eu não posso mentir apenas para conseguir favores.
If you cannot support my prince, do not expect him to serve you. If you change your mind, you know what you must do to earn his indulgence.
Mano, você já não agiu lealmente, mano. O outro pelo menos vai, vou entrar num bagulho de luta pra poder conseguir. Você forjou os papéis, cara. Isso aí mostrou que eu vou ficar do lado do outro, mano. Isso aí não tem futuro, não. Aqui é o palácio.
Raise your voice in favor of Lord Balin. He will bring us change. Could the end of Orzammar be nigh? Turn.
Do you see how things lie, Warden? Lord Harrowmont cannot trust you unproven. but he welcomes a good faith gesture. That you spoke to him even after our discussion is not reassuring. So have you decided to earn my lord's trust, or will you throw your lot in with the snakes?
Eu entrei na aprovação e descobri o motivo de os outros terem se retirado.
Excellent. The arena is located off the Commons. Talk to the Proving Master and tell him you're entering Lord Harriman's roster. The key fighters we lost were Guidon and Beisel. You can look for them in the fighters' preparation chambers behind the ring. And be sure it's before the fights begin. After the first bout, no one may change the roster. If you need to find me again, I will wait in the Tapster's Tavern off the Commons. There is no better place to hear gossip. Perhaps even word of your victory.
Agora eu vou tentar entrar lá naquele bagulho pra poder.
2 years tomorrow. By all the holy
It is begun.
Tem 2 missões pra fazer lá naquele bagulho, né? Se não me engano. Pra encontrar o filho daquela mulher e uns itens pra aquela outra lá do coisa.
Just can't get enough of our clammy mine air, can you? Did you need something?
Estou procurando pela patrulha do Lord Dace. Estou procurando pela patrulha do Lord Dace.
I see you have his daughter's seal, so I will not stop you. But be careful. Just because the beasts have pulled back from Orzammar doesn't mean there are any fewer in the deep roads. Either we finally have the edge, which I doubt, or the beasts are building up numbers for the next attack.
Na verdade, elas deram o passo delas na superfície.
The surface? But I thought the vermin never went up that far except
during blights. Ancestors save us if that's what's happening.
Tem que ir.
Best of luck.
Estradas profundas. Tag educada. Eu tô aqui, né? Orzammar. Tem que vir pra cá. Muito calmo pro meu gosto esse lugar. Esse negócio ali.
It is begun. It is begun.
Ametista. Lembrei do Minecraft. Pera aí, tem... Ali foi da onde eu vim, na verdade. É pra cá. Cheio de bicho.
It shall be done. It is begun.
Have you no concern for your own now you fall!
As you say, it is begun.
Come, hold on!
It shall be done. Very well.
Aqui ele vai encher a vida. Regeneração. Eu vim da onde, hein? Eu vim dali, né? Onda negra. Presente. Fiquei paralisado.
It is begun.
Ali nessa da frente.
Very well.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Engradado quebrado.
As you say. Very well.
Nossa, esse caçador que o cara dá.
As you say.
Ah, eu vim daqui, na verdade. Pra cá. Não, eu vim daqui. Aí tem que ir pra cá. E pro outro lado lá. Cheguei num lugar aqui, ó.
I shall do it. It's begun.
Run while you can.
Come, let us end this! Shall be done. Away with you! I shall do it. Very well.
You crossed our hands. I cannot be defeated.
Mais caçadores aqui. Tem uma galera aqui sendo...
It shall be done.
Have you no concern for your own Another battle.
Os caras são leões.
Make her be praised.
Careful. I don't think that's the last of them.
Be careful now.
It is begun.
Acabou já?
Careful. I don't think that's the last of them.
Na hora foi o último.
You pulled us from a tight spot, friend. You have my gratitude. I am Lord Anwar Dace. So how does an elf come to be down here anyway?
Você deveria dar uma olhada nesses papéis. Lord Raul está defendendo a sua família. Diga a sua filha para não voltar. Você devia dar uma olhada nesses papéis.
I don't understand. What could... These are the terms of a deal we made with Lord Harrimont, but... the charlatan. He's promised the exact same land to Helmy. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. I owe you twice now. My life and my house's fortune.
Você dizer a sua filha para não voltar mais.
We will certainly not support a man who would use my family like that. I will tell everyone I know what a wretched trick Harrimont tried to play. I must return now. My men need healing, and I want to look into this. You wish to travel with us?
Não, eu vou dar uma explorada.
Be careful then. There are more dangerous things than deep stalkers down here.
Eu tenho que fazer outra coisa aqui, tenho que procurar uma criança. Um anão, na verdade, que já é... sei lá, mano.
It is begun.
Eu vim da onde? Eu vim de lá, né? Provavelmente eu tenho que ir pra esse cara.
It is begun. It is begun. As we say.
Destruction.
You cannot win!
Isso é o mais chato. Dá você logo. E aqui tem vários caminhos, velho. Caracas. Vários caminhos aqui, velho. Queria completar pelo menos essa parte aqui desse coisa, porque quando voltar da outra, na outra lá eu vou estar perdidaço, certeza. Aqui vai dar na saída, né? Não é isso? É, vai dar na saída. E aqui tem pra cá que eu não fui, né? Membros nos sacos, membros de alguma criatura demoníaca. Sacos. Eu peguei então. Ah, eu não consigo passar aqui, é. Aqui tá fechado. Por algum motivo. E aqui pra onde é que eu sigo direto?
It shall be done.
Cara, basicamente não tem mais nada. Ah, tem paralelo, eu esqueci de aqui outro lado. Tô perto já. Tem que subir. Aqui em cima, né? F5 aqui, né? Sai direto. Eu ainda não fui ainda, né? Pra cá tem inimigo, tá vendo?
It shall be done.
It's done.
Aqui já não tem saída, né? Vem pra cá. Que aqui a gente não foi, né?
Very well. It is
Of course.
Aqui só tem baús que não deu pra acessar. E aqui não dá pra seguir. Basicamente eu já olhei o mapa. Não, tem lá pra cima, né? Aquela parte de cima ali que eu não fui. Oh, mas não dá pra passar por aqui. Esqueci desse detalhe. Para cá. O caminho mais rápido tá pra cima e por aqui, ó. É isso? Aí eu vou pra cá, vou pro lado lado de lá eu já fui, né? Mas não deu nada. É, mano, acho que o que tinha que fazer aqui a gente já fez, apesar que tinha que procurar um moleque aqui, né? Eu rodei tudo aqui, não achei não. Ou tem que ativar a missão? Provavelmente tem que ativar a missão, né? Você conheceu uma mulher chamada Frida na área com muitas amar, que tem rezado pelo seu filho Huck. Um ferreiro que se perdeu em uma expedição nas estradas profundas 5 anos atrás. Filda não sabe se Huck está vivo ou morto ou se alguma coisa pior. Você concordou em procurar por sinais de Huck nas estradas profundas. Eu já olhei isso aqui tudo, cara. Não vi nada. A não ser que não seja nessa em específico, né? Deve abrir outras aqui, eu acho. Outras estradas. Provavelmente vai abrir outras estradas aqui. Dá o F5 aqui. Ele tá onde, velho? Tá lá na ponta, né? Na outra ponta lá.
So, I've been hearing.
Já tentei entrar aqui.
Do you have any tales of the wilds?
None of the sort you like. No princesses in tall towers or knights throwing themselves at whole armies.
That's not all I like.
Do you want tales of the chastened wilders who dwell in the marsh? Do you want to hear of the slow deaths they inflict on their enemies? Perhaps a tale of the poisonous creatures of the wilds that lay their eggs on your skin so their young may eat you alive when hatched? Or a tale of my mother's marsh cuisine? That, in my opinion, is the most terrifying of all my tales.
No, I don't want to hear about those things.
Then I have no tales for you.
Acho que ali é a aprovação, aquele teste lá que tem que fazer, né? Da batalha, provavelmente. Vou falar com ele aqui.
Andraste teaches that patience is the child of wisdom, but I'm eager to hear if you've seen the Shaper.
Ele concordou em deixar fazer encontro de oração.
Oh, praise the Maker! You truly walk in the light, friend. I already found a convert among the merchants who offered his shop as a temporary chantry. It's just by the tapsters. Please, come to our first service.
Sabe onde fica esse taverneiro? Eu que vou pra onde? Cidade de Poeira. Sei lá quando é que vai aqui. outro lugar aqui, né? O jogo grande tá no leste, mano. Cidade da Poeira. Vou salvar aqui, galera. Espero que vocês tenham gostado da live de hoje. Se gostou, deixa o like aí, se inscreva no canal. Compartilhe com seus amigos e até a próxima live aí. Valeu, falou e eu fui.